The fact that many are unaware of how widespread Ripple is around the world is one thing that truly surprises me. Furthermore, we're not just talking about everything. Yes, Ripple has partnerships with a number of banks, and these banks are large, but let's be honest. When will the utility start working? I want you all to know that everything we have been waiting for, such as rules and other things that are preventing us from moving forward, has been completed. It will soon be completed. I mean, if we're considering a lawsuit, that's going to be dropped entirely. Recently, SAP 121 was repealed. The Fed has announced that banks are now permitted to use cryptocurrency. Just consider how wild things are getting in the space right now. The whole schedule of when the US will have a comprehensive crypto regulatory framework is also provided. I believe that this is the ideal moment to examine how deeply ingrained Ripple is outside of banks. What if I told you that the banking partnerships were never the only thing at stake? What if it only involved one, or two, or even a few more relationships that Ripple has had and continues to have for well over 10 years? What if those collaborations are the ones that truly count? We will be discussing it though. Welcome to the channel then, everyone. For those who are unfamiliar with the channel, my name is Nick. I hope you will subscribe by the end of this video. Additionally, if you haven't already, check out Brown and Caleb. When it comes to the Exchanges tab, it will be the primary link for people who seek access to a reliable exchange in the United States. This also applies to US investors, fully controlled. It's among the greatest exchanges available. 24/7 customer service is also available. If you have not yet, go check them out. Play around with the conversation. Check to see if you enjoy it. It is completely acceptable if you do not. I'd be pleased to assist you in finding them though, if you do. Go check them out though. I promise that you won't regret it. I've heard nothing but positive things about them. I have been experimenting with the platform. I also really enjoy the platform. All of you are therefore more than welcome to go check them out if you so choose. Use the link I've provided below in the description. Having stated that, let's get started. First, let's look at this post by Smoke Dog. We've made it. One of the first to emerge as a back-office blockchain solution will be Ripple. By integrating into the back offices of financial institutions, especially trade finance, Ripple has established itself as one of the early winners in the cryptocurrency industry. These days, XDC is the first player that comes to me when I hear the term trade finance. Additionally, XDC has established a very solid route to being one of the major victors. Why? You can go and conduct research, because trade finance is, and this is established, one of the first sectors that will undergo a full transformation due to digital currencies and ledger technology is trade finance. It will be among the first sectors to fully embrace digital technology. According to the initial paper, the back offices of banks that finance commercial activities, including those that take place abroad, would experience the first benefits of blockchain technology. This suggests that rather than displacing current financial operations, blockchain technology will first establish itself by streamlining them. By presenting Ripple within SWIFT's official framework, where it is labeled as a back-office solution, the second document reinforces this positioning even more. SWIFT's emphasis on Ripple's interbank facilitation capabilities reinforces the company's function in optimizing back-office operations without interfering with current infrastructure. A more thorough explanation of how Ripple may improve trade finance is provided in the third document. This is especially true given its capacity to apply payment channelization, net clearing, and other granular solutions within the trade finance supply chain. It demonstrates how Ripple may be used as a blockchain solution for trade finance, enhancing operational effectiveness by utilizing open credit networks and digital ledgers. It is evident from tying these three documents together that Ripple's value is derived from its capacity to streamline back-office processes in international trade financing. Its compatibility with SWIFT strengthens its position as an interoperable, scalable solution that has the potential to revolutionize conventional financial institutions, especially in the early phases of blockchain adoption. In the banking industry, in fact, trade financing is included in these agreements that finance commercial transactions, particularly those that take place abroad, will be the first to benefit from blockchain. And according to this document and my study, trade finance will be among the first important sectors to undergo a full upheaval. However, we also have the back office for bank disintermediation, where Ripple is a major role. It is possible to make interbank payments using the Ripple blockchain, and Swift is the only one who can do it well, the head of Swift's banking markets section. Because, once more, the sharing of personal information need to be as private as feasible, and Swift themselves say this. Additionally, we may use digital ledgers and open credit networks to derivatize, payment channelize, and net clear the financial supply chain in more detailed ways. Implementing Ripple for trade financing is one simple approach. Once more, when we consider what is happening, we see that every industry is undergoing a full transformation. Many people are unaware of how well connected Ripple is for the back office side of things, though. For instance, a significant news regarding Ripple's increasing strength was made lately. Since Ripple is now obtaining several important licenses and the network itself is beginning to be completely embraced and integrated into some of these important sectors, they stated that integrating RLUSD into its payment solutions is a top priority. We are still seeing growth. We're still examining what Ripple is attempting to accomplish here. Even if that's fantastic, we are aware that when you visit the Ripple.com website, you are part of the financial infrastructure sector. Correct. Everything on their website shouts that out loud, that they serve as a financial system. Ripple is the top supplier of digital asset infrastructure for financial services, even in this context. All right, so we investigate, and the first thing that we encounter is tokenization, which emphasizes the XRP ledger. All right, we are aware that tokenization is growing in popularity. We are aware that this is essentially connected to all of the entries, including trade financing. However, you also have institutional-grade custody, cross-border payments, and a stable currency. As we said, you essentially have everything under a single name. Infrastructure is what? This is, in essence, this is the infrastructure for the new financial system. But if we go back to that post, remember how Ripple is going to be among the first to be successful as a blockchain back-office solution? How many people actually examine the infrastructure layer of anything? Almost nobody. They simply respond, well, this is working, that's working, after taking a look. It's really good technology, isn't it? In reality, they have no idea what they're using. Simply put, it is a lot like the internet. The majority of people are unaware of the technology that powers the internet. Therefore, we examine the back-office personnel that they already have access to. As an illustration, consider Finastra, which dates back to 2019. Many individuals are completely unaware of its name, Finastra. You wouldn't be aware of Finastra if you weren't in the financial industry or researching cryptocurrency. In order to introduce blockchain technology to Finastra's banking clients, they signed an agreement with Ripple back in 2019